Amanita's known this land, Côte d'Ivoire, for 80 years. But though she was born here, her parents were not. So she and 3 generations that followed all faced challenges to prove their Ivorian nationality. Côte d'Ivoire is making strides in improving the lives of those at risk of statelessness. But Amanita's family, and many like them, still live their lives in the shadows. Everywhere in the world, stateless people live penned in by legal barriers. The act of belonging, of proudly calling a country one's own, is withheld from millions. Statelessness is a barrier to their aspirations. Ramil wants to marry his partner of 11 years in the Philippines. Nasima and her family want to return to their farm in Myanmar. Displaced in Syria, Halima wants to ensure her children will be able to go to school. Simple desires for an education, a job, a home, are out of reach for too many. But there is a road that leads to a different reality. 5 years ago, UNHCR, joined by states and civil society actors, laid out an ambitious plan to end statelessness by 2024. Now, we're seeing inspiring examples of progress. Kyrgyzstan counted more than 13,000 stateless people after the fall of the Soviet Union. But this summer, declared it had eradicated statelessness within its borders. Côte d'Ivoire has joined other West African states in pledging to fight statelessness. Francois and Christelle's lives have already been transformed. Abandoned at birth and raised in an orphanage, they are now heading to university, thanks to a ruling that finally gives them official documents proving their identity.
Pour ceux qui seront dans la même situation que le petit frère, moi je vais me battre pour eux. Je vais les aider, vu que j'aurai les moyens plus tard de pouvoir les aider. Donc je vais les aider.
Statelessness is an affliction that runs cradle to grave. So battling it begins at the very beginning. Christian was born to Venezuelan parents in exile. Now he has a future in Colombia, thanks to the government's decision to extend citizenship to babies like him, born to Venezuelans who have fled home. The move sets those infants on the path to a better childhood with access to healthcare and education. Colombia and other neighboring countries have opened their doors to millions of Venezuelans, both young and old, who have come seeking safety. Here and around the world, new partnerships are being forged to better serve refugees, the internally displaced, and stateless people. Because belonging is a universal need. Governments are being joined in their efforts by NGOs, local authorities, and civil society actors. The private sector is contributing its expertise, helping to craft solutions that benefit the local economy. We are working under the new Global Compact on Refugees to build greater connectivity and connection and enhance self-reliance for refugees.
When we came here, it was a matter of thrive, as we need to live, but we need to be productive as well.
When people are displaced for years, we have to search for sustainable solutions, not short-term actions alone. Partnerships to power that development with actors like the World Bank are crucial to making this happen. We need to raise up communities so they are supported, not drained by helping those in need. We need to build up refugee skills to serve them in the here and now, and later too, when they can make the journey home. And we must bring stateless people out from the shadows. Faced with today's mounting challenges, we have no choice but to think differently and act collectively, taking steps that bring us closer to a world where everyone belongs.